Good morning. All right, I'm glad you're here. So if you have blocks, get your blocks. If you have a strap, get a strap. If you don't have a strap, get a long beach towel. All right, so stop the video and go get that. All right, thanks for being here. Let's think of our intention. If you don't have an intention for today's practice, I invite you to use mine, and that's trust. So trust yourself to go as far as you can in your positions. Trust your breath to guide you. So use trust and find that inner peace because you're trusting yourself, taking care of yourself and those around you. So let's start with our towel or our strap, whatever you have. If you have a strap, make sure the buckle's in your hand so it doesn't hit you in the head. And now bring the strap so that your hands are directly in front of your shoulders. And we call this flossing now. So bring your shoulders forward like you're trying to bring them out of your socket. I know that sounds violent, but just try to pull them away from your body. And now bring your shoulder blades together. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhale, extend. Exhale back. Squeezing the shoulder blades as taut as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Now make sure you're not crunching up your shoulders, keeping them nice and level as you're coming forward and back. And extending and bringing the shoulders together. Now come up 45 degrees. Now extend the arms. And now bring the shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale. Shoulder blades together. Inhale. Shoulder blades together. Inhale. Shoulder blades together. Inhale. Shoulder blades together as you exhale. Now bring the hands directly above the head. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze in the shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale. One more time. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Relax the arms. Roll your shoulders around. Do whatever you need to do. Step it out. Just walk. Now, bring the strap so that you can have it nice and taut. Bring it over the head as you inhale to the top of the head, to the crown of the head. Exhale the strap back. Go nice and slow. Be patient with yourself. Now the key here is keep your arms nice and symmetrical. It's not like you're taking the shirt off and then walking this one back. So make your arms as wide as you can so that you evenly bring your arms back nice and smooth. Inhale back to the crown of the head. Exhale down in front. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Now you may feel some gumminess or some stickiness. Let's say we feel some gumminess like right in here. Just go ahead and pulsate it back and forth where it's sticky or gummy. Be patient with yourself. Remember trusting, finding that inner peace. And keep moving. So inhaling up to the crown, exhale down in front. Keep the movement going here. Maybe the gumminess and the stickiness is left, maybe it hasn't. You know the saying, motion is lotion. And that really works with our joints when we work our shoulder joints like this. Keep it going. Let's do 3 more. All right. Now, roll the shoulders out. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Let your shoulders get acclimated to what we've been doing. And now we'll take the strap and we'll turn to the side. Key here is keep the strap taut again. So you're using those isometrical exercise here, but keep the hand, the wrist behind your hips. And now bring the top hand over. Make that large circle. Keep it taut, keep it taut. Now bring the left hand down beside the right. And now bring this one up and over forward. And just make those big, large shoulders turns. Being very patient. Just keep that working nice and smooth there. Again, you may feel some stickiness and gumminess in this area. It's a completely different movement. Keep working it. Be very patient and trust in yourself that you're going to work through the stickiness, the gumminess. And now let's go to the other side. Left hand stays. Now we're here, bring it in front. One side may feel a little different than the other. It's completely normal. And then go ahead and stop. Shake it out, do whatever you need to do. And now bring the strap and step your feet so that your ankles are just outside your shoulders. Bring the strap over your head. Inhale and then exhale towards your right. Keep the strap nice and tight. Press into your left foot. Inhale back up. Exhale to the left. Press into your right foot. Keep the strap taut. Inhale up. Keep going back and forth. Exhaling as you bend. Inhaling, coming to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back up to center. Go one more time to the left. And then come back up. And now heel to your feet so that they're underneath your waist. Bring the strap back up. Inhale, and then exhale to the right. A little bit more challenging now. Inhale back up to center. Go to the left. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhaling up. Exhaling to the opposite side. Inhale back up. Keep moving nice and smooth. Make sure your breath's in sync with your movement. Exhaling as you side bend. Inhaling to the top. Now go ahead and bring the strap back down. Now let's do the Ashtanga form of mountain pose. So bring your big toes together. Have one toe space between your heels. Bring the strap back up over your head. And now exhale, bend to the right. Feel how you're really starting to work on your balance. Inhaling back up to center. Feel all those stabilizers starting to come into play. Inhale up. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale back to the left. Come to center. And now go ahead and put the strap down or the towel back down. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Do the internal rotation on your thighs as you exhale all the way down. Inhale, flatten your back, look forward. Exhale, bend a little further. And then as you inhale, bend your knees, press your feet on the mat. Inhale the arms up to the side. Nice and smooth. Palms come together, look at the thumbs if there's no tension in your neck. And then exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Bend the knees, press the feet into the mat. Inhale the arms all the way up. Now if you're having lower back issues as you fold forward, bend your knees, bring the belly to the thighs, then fold this way. Hands come to the mat or to the shins, then inhale, try to lengthen your legs as much as you can. Flatten your back and look forward. And then bend. And then bend the knees, press the feet back in. So as we do our sun salutations, decide if you want to bring the belly to the thighs or if you want to go straight flat back like we have been. Inhale up. This time we're doing a full sun salutation. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Release your hands to the mat, step back to plank. Get high on your tippy toes, push your chest as far away. And now float your shoulders over the fingertips, come into Chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale back to downward dog. Press your feet evenly, trying to get the heels to the mat. Maybe they go, maybe they don't. Just walk the feet back and forth. Press evenly into your finger pads, your thumb pads, your knuckle pads. And breathe. And now look at your right thumb. Reach your right leg as high as you can. Keep reaching it nice and high. And now step your right foot to the right thumb. Left knee comes down to the mat. Inhale your arms up. Press your front foot, your right foot into the mat. Press your top back foot into the mat. And now look down at the mat. Bring your hands down to the mat. Fingertips and tips of the toes are in line. Pivot on your heel to 2 o'clock. Inhale that right arm up, twisting from your belly. Look down at the mat. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Curl your back toe, lift your back knee, step your back foot to the front foot. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look forward. And now bend the knees, inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway up. As you exhale, release your hands to the mat, step back to plank. Get high on your tippy toes, push your chest far away, float your shoulders over the fingertips. Come into your Chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. Exhale back. Pick up your left foot, step it as high as you can. Spread the toes of the left foot. Reach, reach, reach. Look at your left thumb. Step the left foot to the left thumb. Right knee comes down to the mat. Inhale the arms up. Press the left foot into the mat. Press your back right foot into the mat. And now as you exhale, look down at the mat. Bring your hands down to the mat. Fingertips and the toes are in line. Pivot on your left heel to 10 o'clock. Press into that left heel. Inhale your left arm up. Breathe nice and smooth. Look down at the mat. Bring your hands down to the mat. Curl your back toe. Bring your back knee up. Step your back foot to the front foot. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale down. Now we'll do sun salutation B. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, take the hips back as far as you can. When they go back no further, bend the knees, come into your chair, Utkatasana. Breathe nice and smooth here. You can bring the palms together, index fingers pointed. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway up. Release your hands to the mat, step back to plank. Float into your Chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale back to downward dog. Pick up the right foot, step it to the right thumb, pivot the back foot down, knee stays over the front ankle. Inhale to warrior one. Cartwheel back down, step back into plank. Float into Chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale back to downward dog. Step left foot forward, pivot the back foot down. Inhale to warrior one, Virabhadrasana A. Come on back down. Stepping back to plank, float into your Chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale back. And breathe. 5 deep breaths. Practice your Ujjayi breath if you'd like. Lift your sitting bones up towards the sky. Draw the navel in towards your spine. And now look forward, either hop or walk or step when you get to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway, look forward. Then fold as you exhale. Bend the knees as you start to inhale. Come back into your chair. Utkatasana. Draw the navel in. Make your spine as long as you can. And now inhale up. Exhale the hands down to the side. Bring your hands to prayer. See how your body's acclimating to the practice. Feel the breath. Feel the trust. Feel that inner peace. And now bring your hands to your hips. Step your right foot back, or your left foot back. Bring your left arch in the middle of your front heel. Float your knee over the right ankle. Check to make sure your shoulders are over the hips. And then float your arms up into T. Hands slightly above your shoulders. Warrior two. Press into both feet. Stretch the mat. And now bring the elbow lightly touching the front thigh, hand on the hips, align your hips and your shoulders, press into the outside of your back foot, sweep the top arm in front of your chest, up over your ear, look up at the sky if you're able to, and then reach away from your head with your little finger. Keep pressing, breathing nice and smooth here. And now inhale back up into your warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Bring the hips back. Reach, reach, reach. Keep reaching and then come in to your triangle when you can reach no further. Now press into your back heel. Press into your front big toe. And now look down at the ankle. Bend your knee over the ankle. Flow back up into warrior two. Bring your hands to your hips, parallel your feet, pivot to the left foot so we can go into warrior two, opposite direction. Shoulders are over the hips, float the arms up into T, hands slightly above the shoulders. And now, as you exhale, bring your elbow to the front, to the left thigh, lightly touching that elbow there on the thigh. Bring your hands to your hips, align the hips and shoulders. Press into the outside of your back right foot. Sweep the arm in front of your chest up over your head. Then open up your heart towards the sky. Reach with your little finger away from your head. And breathe nice and smooth. And now inhale all the way back up into your warrior two. Straighten your left leg, bring your hips back, reach over, keep reaching, reaching. When you reach no further, come into your triangle, Trikonasana. Press into your right back heel, press into the front left toe, big toe. Keep breathing here. And now look down at your ankle, bend the knee over the ankle, float back up into your warrior two. Bring your hands to your hips, parallel your feet. And now grab your blocks and step to the top of your mat. If you don't have blocks, then we can take your hands to the shin or to the mat. You can bend the knees. So step your right foot inside the front block. Bring your left leg one leg distance apart, hands are on your hips. Square your shoulders to the top of your mat. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, fold forward. Place the hand on the block on the outside of your foot. Press into both feet. Inhale the right arm up. Now bring your hands back to your hips. Press into both feet as you inhale up. Now come up. Step to the block, bring your right foot back, inhale your right arm up, fold forward, reaching for the block on the outside of your foot, press into both feet. When you feel nice and stable, bring your left arm up, revolves triangle. Keep your back nice and flat. Draw that left hip back, square to the top of your mat. And now look down, bring your hands to your hips, Press into both feet, inhale up, step to the top of the mat. Remove the blocks, get your tower, get your strap. Find a nice way to sit back down onto the mat. And then wrap the towel over or the strap over your right foot. Inhale up with your legs straight. Straighten your left leg, dorsiflex the left foot. Drive your right heel away from the body. Try to soften the neck and soften the shoulders. And now do an external rotation with the ankle. Feel it all the way into your right hip. Float the leg out to the side. Keep the external rotation going. Keep pressing on your left thigh with your left hand. Now drive your heel away from the body. And then just make a mental note, where is your ankle? Is it even with your hip, or is it at your shoulder, or is it above your head? We're all different, so just make a mental note of where you are so you can see that slight, subtle movement of subtle changes taking place. And now inhale back up. As you exhale, bring the forehead and the shin together actively. Then inhale, lengthen. Exhale back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale up one more time together. And now bring the ankle just outside the left hip. And when you get the ankle outside the left hip, drive that heel away from your body. You're going to feel that on your IT bands. Really work here. Now go ahead and switch the left hand to the strap or to the foot, and then go ahead and float it all the way around. So come to your side there. Your right arm can come out to T. Keep driving that away. And now bring the strap behind your back, bend your knee. Reach your arms above your head. Give yourself a nice little thigh stretch there. Breathe into it, nice and smooth. And now come back to center. As you come back to center, bring your knees in. Take the strap to the left side, left foot. And then extend your right leg. Right hand goes onto the right thigh. Dorsiflex the foot. Drive your left heel up towards the sky. Both feet are nice and dorsiflexed. Keep driving that heel up away from your body towards the sky. And now do an external rotation. Feel it into the hip and then float the leg out to the left. Keep your right hand pressing down on your right thigh. Both feet are nice and dorsiflexed. Keep that external rotation in your left leg. And now go ahead and bring it back up. And as you come to center here, exhale the shin and the forehead towards each other. Then inhale, lengthen. Exhale up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale up. And now bring the right ankle just right, or the left ankle right outside your right hip. Drive that heel away from the body. And then switch hands to the strap or to the foot. Bring your left arm out to T. Take it all the way across. Drive your heel away from the body. Really breathe into it, trying to keep the upper body, the shoulders, and neck all relaxed. Now go ahead and take the strap, bring it behind your back, bend the knee. Give yourself that stretch in the thigh. smooth here. And then slowly come back to center. As you come back to center, bring your knees in, rock from side to side. And then remove the strap. Get ready for Shavasana. Stay here as long as you like. And I'm going to say, I give you my peace and honor. Namaste.